This is the trending talkers, hashtag TTTT. The last word on the week's most awesome stories. Ciru Muriuki is back in the building.
Hey.
What's up? Anita and Nderu is back with us. And Eddie Butita as well.
Ngoja nitengeneze koti.
Tengeneza koti.
You've seen your blouse, it's okay.
Is it a blouse or a
blouse.
Nini?
You've seen your blouse.
His sister, stop.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Eddie Butita had a birthday this week. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Butita.
And guys, let's give Eddie Butita a proper birthday, you know.
Birthday za mdomo staki.
What is birthday gani ya mdomo?
Anataka ya mpesa.
So
how else do you say happy birthday?
Let us honor you, Butita.
Nyinyi si watu wazuri. Jana nimekaa kwa nyumba hivi najiambia. Naweza bishiwa hivi niwaone na maballoon, mshumaa, kakeki.
Guys, do you have something you want to do for Butita?
Yes.
I think
Let's observe a moment of darkness for Butita.
Do you know, Larry?
Yes.
Someone wrote me an essay.
Yes.
Ebu, stop.
Oh yeah, I saw that as well, Shiro.
Someone got a feeling on Butita's behalf.
They were like, you know, it's affecting Butita. I can see it in Butita's eyes.
Yes.
It seems very sad.
But I had to ask Butita, is this affecting you or query? Maybe we don't know. Then Butita was like, come on.
No. I said, not Butita, the people have spoken, it's Butita has spoken.
He just got a
Turn off
parody account.
the flame.
But that moment of darkness was
Mkiendelea hivyo
too much
watakuja
shade.
wengi.
Wait, Shiro, what did he just say?
The moment of darkness was too much shade.
It was so much shade, the whole place went dark.
Tuko na WhatsApp group, wacha niwaambie. Nataka kuambia Ciru saa. Unataka kutumiwa mavitu hapo wewe.
All right, guys, let me tell you guys about the daughter to the Machakos deputy governor. She was recently reported missing, and the accusations started flying left, right, and center, including allegations that she had been kidnapped by her father's political opponents. As it turns out, she was just missing her boyfriend after police found her at her boyfriend's house in Mwiki, in Kasarani, where she says she had gone on her own volition. Her father, Deputy Governor Bernard Kela, still went to post on his Facebook page that his daughter had been rescued. Shiro.
No, okay. How old is this person?
She's in her early 20s.
So why are people saying children are missing? This is a grown-ass woman. She's grown, isn't she?
Yes.
And how are you rescuing a grown woman from her boyfriend's house? You know, let me tell you why he had to say she was rescued. Because he was running around talking about how his political rivals have kidnapped her.
Yes.
Then she was found in her boyfriend's house. And we all know that she did not go there for Bible study. So, they're not praying.
Shiro, come slowly. It's the beginning of the show.
I'm sure at some point she was on her knees, but it wasn't for prayer. So really...
Oh.
She's a grown woman. She can do what she wants.
Okay.
The thing is, people just had to save face by saying that she was kidnapped until you've rescued her. It's probably very sad that she was rescued.
Okay.
She was cool.
Anita.
She was only rescued if her boyfriend is a FCC.
Hey, you look so pleased with yourself.
In other news, I don't understand how that's not the first place the father went to look for her. A girl of that age, there's three places you might be.
Right.
Your boyfriend's house, your weed dealer's house, or at a club. So before you accuse someone of kidnapping your daughter, look in all those three places extensively. And just ensure she's not there before you accuse people. That's a very big and heavy accusation. You've kidnapped my daughter. For what purpose?
But I can tell you, may never had any kind of dealer. I mean, maybe we have yet to go to a market. Dealer so me, I hear some things. I'm like, what was I doing?
Amefungua gunia mpya. So
yeah, she don't come.
The cameras may come.
She don't come. I mean, swing. I count. I remove coins from the sofa and I make my way to the market.
Hiyo ni kidnapping. Straight away.
Kidnapping aje?
Ukikaa tu na demu yote na simu yake imezima siku 2 kwa nyumba. Hiyo ni kidnapping. Hata leo mademu wote wanatembeleana. Alafu wanakuwateja hadi Sunday. Hiyo ni kukidnapiwa. Yaani hiyo hakuna kesi. Kuna kesi hapo.
No.
Mtu mzima amekidnapiwa na boyfriend.
She's over the age of 20.
Wewe jua tu wewe.
Alijipeleka kwa slaughterhouse.
Ni mara ngapi tunajipitanga kwa kichochoro na kuna ngeta. Hizi vitu huwezi jua. Wewe jua tu dema kilala nje siku 2. Huyo mwanaume ni kidnapper. Jua jamuoa.
I wonder what she's called Kathleen Duku. I wonder what she told her dad when she was rescued.
Me, I'd refuse to go home because I know I'm in
trouble. What is it?
Sasa nikuuliza alipatikana wapi Kasarani?
Mwiki Kasarani.
Sasa mtoto wa governor unaenda
umetoka Machakos.
Kwa bedsitter, seriously. Siku ngapi?
Siku 7. She got lost like on 11th day.
Okay, but when you think about it, this was the longest she'd been away from home, and I can understand why her parents were like, "Aye, where is this chick?" But now this story for being rescued, so me that's why I stopped. I was like, you didn't rescue. In fact, it was very sad you came.
Umesema siku 7.
I'm not very sure that there was fun intended there.
Yes, siku 7.
There kind of was, Anita.
Siku 7. Oh, 7, tuendelee. Unajua huwezi jua vitu zingine vile zinafanyikanga Kenya.
Anyway, so moving right along. The race for the Nairobi governor seat is getting dirtier than the city itself. So on Wednesday, Miguna and Esther Passaris, who are both eyeing the seat, were guests on Jeff Koinange Live. The debate spiraled online after the two decided to mop the floor with each other. Jeff cheered them on. You've seen this video now.
Sex holiday. Who has absolutely no integrity, a socialite bimbo whose only claim to fame is because she's looking for billionaire sponsors.
All right. But that's not all, because a behind-the-scenes video has also surfaced online.
It's raping Esther. Esther is so beautiful, everybody wants to rape her. Everybody is raping Esther. Esther is so beautiful, everybody wants to rape her.
Esther is so beautiful, everybody wants to rape her, Ciru.
Yeah.
That is quite honestly the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
And I need to say, by the way, he says this video was selectively edited. Selectively edited?
Really? First of all, the only thing that was selectively edited is Extiandela smacking his watermark in the middle over there. But I don't think that video went up like mere minutes after that happened. So honestly, there's always an excuse of, and this is why, like, even though it crossed my mind one day to enter the murky world of politics, I'd think twice, thrice, and 4 times. Because you know why? It's so extra dirty towards women. Like every time, you know, I'm up against a man, he'll come at me using my femininity and my sexuality. And you've heard what he was saying. You know, she's so beautiful, everyone wants to rape you. You're a man, how old are you? Like, you're 1,000,000 years old. You're older than the Rift Valley, and you're still talking like that. Mr. Miguna. And then also, there's some receipts that surfaced on Twitter about certain charges in Canada. So I suppose people in glass houses should not be throwing stones.
Okay, Anita.
Well, obviously I found that very vile and very disrespectful. And the entire interview was just generally very annoying to watch.
Yes.
From both parties, because one was being extremely annoying and high-pitched, and the other one was just being vile, rude, and sexist. And it's very sad. And I will just ask Kenyan people, whenever you watch these things, and then you walk into a voting booth, please be wise.
Exactly.
And Jeff, I kind of just lost a bit of respect. I can't believe you allowed that to happen.
But that was the next thing I was going to say, Anita.
I know. It was like, very, very sad. As a journalist, you can't allow such things to happen.
I've looked up to this guy
on your
for
show.
a long time. I've looked up to Jeff Koinange for a long time. But lately, and I said this on Twitter, and I'm going to say this to you again, Mr. Jeff Koinange, maybe you need to take a step back and think about what you want your legacy to be. This cannot be how you want to be remembered.
Amen to that.
Butita.
Mimi unajua pale nilikuwa naona hiyo show hiyo siku. Nilikuwa na watu kadhaa hapo. Na ili end up au alikuwa na understand wanaona fight. Na lakini ukiangalia Jeff Koinange alikuwa amesema ati itakuwa ni debate ya issues nini. Lakini kwa ground hapa vile ilikuwa na pia ilikuwa ni fight ile. So sijui kama hiyo ndio kitu na encourage watu kutupiana maneno kwa TV. Okay, tuna respect sera za Miguna, sera za Passaris, but ikifika mali wanaambia na vitu kama hizo, hata nilihurumia Passaris sana. Unajua kuambiwa hivyo hata kwa mademu wote, sijui mlisikiaje.
Yeah, we felt
bad. It was bad. It was horrible.
Tunafaa kuandol vitu poa.
So there's a lot of debate.
Let's do politics for plenty of issues. Not petty issues.
We understand there's a legal battle actually that's shaping up about that. One is Esther Passaris says she's going to sue Miguna. I believe the Nairobi governor, Dr. Evans Kidero, has filed a complaint against Jeff Koinange, the Media Council of Kenya. It's a developing story.
Yeah, I have to say, and then also, just even before we move on, they both actually did talk about the vision for Nairobi, but no one remembers a word they said.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what it's come down to.
negates the purpose to go to a platform where that's what you've gone to sell.
So you have to ask
and then
Jeff
there's so
Koinange.
many side shows.
Yeah, you have
Nobody
to ask Jeff
even
Koinange,
remembers.
what is the point? Is this a debate for people to present their vision? Or is this reality TV? Is it the Jerry Springer show where you're just going to do anything for ratings?
It's like the Real Housewives of Nairobi. I mean,
surely. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Okay, so after a successful intensive surgery to remove an adhesive substance believed to be elastoplast from his cheek in South Africa, Bomet Governor Isaac Ruto will be holding a grand comeback tour with 4 rallies to be held in Bomet and Narok counties. The agenda is speculated to be an in-depth analysis of the whole process of elastoplast removal and police brutality in general.
Oh dear God.
I don't know if we have to, we can't comment because that commentary was shade. I don't even know if we have anything to add, Larry. But honestly, I don't know how anyone who is supposed to be the governor of a county, and clearly there are no facilities to remove an elastoplast in his county. He has to come to Nairobi, then being flown out to South Africa. I don't know how he can come back and have the cojones to face his electorate. Like, I don't know. Like, I went for treatment elsewhere. You guys in Bomet can't afford plane tickets to have adhesive substances removed from your faces. I mean, surely, I feel, yani, tokuwa huwa na makodofia na marengo. They carry us baby, avocado, and pumpkin. You know, this is a constant insulting of our intelligence. You know, that's why we're all laughing. You know, because it's funny now how often our intelligence is insulted.
Oh
surely.
Okay, Anita, Anita.
Honestly, the politicians in this country are just the Real Housewives 1000%. Everything they do, they just turn small molehills into mountains. Did you have to leave the country for that? And then you want to come back and tell me, I have a development agenda for you. No, you don't. Because if you did, you would have never had to leave the country. In fact, come back as quietly as possible and proceed to your house and, you know, get a different band-aid on.
Butita?
Si tumeamua vile anakuja tunataka kumfanyia mpaka bash. Kuna mpaka concert.
Did you see guys with band-aids?
Kuna concert by the way.
Kuna concert ya kumwe homecoming.
Nelly.
Elasto party tunaifanya next week akiingia hivi. By the way, concert posta hiyo concert iko wapi? Watu wanafaa kukaa wengi sana.
We all come with the elastoplast on our cheeks
like kufanya mali karibu na Kenyatta Hospital. Mali hapo.
Guys, can we bring up the poster?
Tutakuwa na wase wengi sana, yani show itakuwa kubwa. Itakuwa ni mpaka asubuhi. Ndio hiyo hapo.
Isaac Ruto. You people surely featuring MC Tiaga.
Tickets available at all chemist outlets.
Sasa regular
elastoplast, VIP ni bandage.
Good one, Butita. Good one.
So show itakuwa hapo. Tokeni nyote hakuna. Wasitokelezeni hapo.
All right, let's leave it there just for the moment. We're going to come back in a moment with more on the Trend Trending Talkers #TTTT. Let's talk about your feedback right now. Babu and Nderu is talking about that Machakos deputy governor's daughter and disappearing for a week only to be found by her boyfriend. Mbo Hazuru Kichinjio. She went on her own and the phone off is equal to already gone. You know what they say though? Not all marriages begin with will you marry me? Some begin with Dadia amesema niende mali nimetoka.
Yeah. Yeah.
How Isaac Ruto's loyalists were waiting for him at the airport.
That's what I was saying earlier. They all showed up with band-aids on their face like Nelly.
DMX254. Larry's dressed like a waiter in a hotel in Mtwapa. Kiswahili accent ndo amekosa too. I don't know why Ciru hasn't mentioned it.
I mentioned it before.
Sasa mwataka mfanyeje? Mwataka mfanyeje?
Nani nataka dhabudha?
Dhabudha Asha.
Usisahau dimu.
We, let her chai.
Osman Abdiaziz. Miguna's character is as misplaced as his left upper tooth.
Okay. You left the chills and entered the shade.
Right.
What?
Karaoke artist. Lol, if Ciru wants to join politics, ajitoe Tinder.
Wee, guy, I'm there.
Ciru.
For once kuna watu wana handle Ciru.
Mulikwa.
Ciru, do you have any
avocado inatakana ku ripen?
Do you have any thoughts on this subject, Ciru?
Money has been poured by my detractors to tarnish my name. I want to condemn in the strongest terms these allegations. And furthermore, I want to, register my intention to take legal action against the imposter using my profile on Tinder.
Wait, take a screenshot of Ciru on Tinder. Put it on Twitter.
Never.
Okay. Yes.
Kwanza,
take a screenshot as you swipe to the left for Ciru.
No,
Hashtag TTTT.
guys stay swiping right and super liking, okay?
All right.
So you're there.
It
So
is
you're
what
now
it
admitting
is.
that you're there.
They don't want it here.
Tony Citiene. So have you found love on Tinder though? No. Now that we're on this subject.
Oh, Larry,
Have
no,
you
this
found
is
love
not
on
the
Tinder?
time.
I found it, but
Well,
not on
eat
Twitter.
Tinder.
Not
Shiro,
on
don't do
Tinder.
this to Larry
In
on
fact, I need
live
to close that
television.
account. I found it, but
Wait.
not on Tinder.
Tinder.
That's all I'm saying.
Tinder ni nini?
Anyway, Tony Citiene.
Mkwange watu wazuri tusaidiane.
Hiyo
tu hapa.
kofia, skiza brother.
Zitu pia mimi na kungaria watu nikitoka hapa.
Tinder is a dating app. You swipe to the left to come with upendi mtu, you swipe to the right if you like them.
They're right for you,
If
or
they're-
they should,
To the left, to the left.
to the left.
So hiyo kitu inasaidiaje kwa life?
See, online
Uliza
dating,
Shiro.
brother.
Ask the guy in
ushaenda
Mwiki.
kwa stage ya
Ask the man
matatu.
in Mwiki how he tells
The
his
man in
life.
Mwiki does not need Tinder. He's got a deputy
Ushaenda
governor's
stage ya
daughter.
matatu.
And the daughter takes
Ukasikia
herself.
Kayole Mia.
And switches off her phone, so she can't
Yes.
swipe to the right for
Ataki
anyone.
Ask that dude. Ask that dude how
Do
to
not
do it.
disturb.
Ushaenda kwa stage ya matatu ukasikia Kayole Mia kama unajua Tinder 50. Haisaidii hiyo kitu.
I said him too.
Haisaidii. Mbona mnajoga vitu haziwasaidii?
I'll tell you over samosas later.
Tony Citiene, hiyo kofia ya Miguna tunaweza sema pia it has been raped. Sijaiona ikitolewa.
I can't laugh at that. I don't like the word rape. being
Anything to
used
do with the word
loosely.
rape. Fair enough, yeah.
Anyway, so a woman from Kirinyaga County is in police custody. She gave a shocking confession. She says she strangled her 8-year-old son to death as a sacrifice to the devil. The woman is said to be a member of a cult that worships the devil and has been asked to sacrifice a member of her family, and she had no choice, so she chose her son, 8 years old. Ciru.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know if this is a mental illness. People who belong to cults, already there's a real problem, and if this is a cult of devil worship, so-called devil worship, that's a problem. But then also going as far as to sacrifice your own child. I honestly don't know what to say. I'm not a mother yet, but this is shocking to me. I don't know. Like Anita, I'm sure even you just sat there like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Yeah.
say. I don't know what to say.
I'm usually okay with people being allowed the freedom of worship, but it's times like these that I go, now there might be just a little bit of curtailing that's needed, because you've sacrificed your child, you have killed a human being, you have taken someone's life, your child, because a cult required you to do so. So whether it's brainwashing or you've been promised riches or whatever it is you've been promised, it is wrong. And you should face the full extent of the law. It's just sad above
Yeah.
all, really.
Yeah.
Butita.
Mi nadhani hizi beliefs zingine zenye zukua ati mtu anaingia cult anasacrificeana. Nadhani shortcut hizi kupeleka mahali juu bado utawaka. Juu wezi niambia hizi cult au print pesa wanakupea. You still have to work for the money. So trying to kuingia cult ati sacrifice ukwe mdosi ni beliefs tu. Na unaweza
And one
enda
more
kuumiza
thing,
watu wengi
Larry.
bure.
Larry,
Yes.
if it's something you believe in and it's supposed to be good for you, but it requires you to do something bad, then it must come across your mind that there's something wrong with this.
Yeah.
Because when you believe in something that's supposed to be good for you, I mean, you should feel happy and wholesome, and the requirements
Yeah.
on your part should be all good things or normal things like toa 10%, or just things which you can actually live without.
All right.
But
Okay.
Not your child.
If your faith requires you to commit murder, maybe
Maybe you need to question your
think,
faith.
Yeah, you need to think
You
twice.
need to
like, is
really
this-
ask yourself what's
Yeah.
going on here.
All right. So, who said comedians can't be in serious relationships?
Yes, who said?
Sasa hii story si yako brother. Sungoja
Oi,
nimalize.
Butita, it's
Wait,
okay.
but yako imeshapita,
Wewe
kati.
hatujaona serious relationship
Butita,
yako.
wait on the Lord.
Hata ujui
Yes.
Tinder
In the
nini.
fullness of time.
That the Lord may
Yeah.
nyenyekea Mungu akutumie.
In
Amen.
time. Hallelujah.
That is pure misinformation. So comedian Njugush is set to wed his college sweetheart this December. The wedding invitation is winning. In the story of their lives, they've listed their parents as executive producers and the guests as extras. Najua hamkuona hiyo ikikam.
No, that is so cute.
He's adorable. First, I love Njugush.
Njugush is the best.
I love him. He leaves the most hilarious comments on my Instagram post. He's just a funny guy, and he has great comedic timing. He creates great content. He just seems like a really stand-up guy. So I'm really happy for him. Congratulations,
Anita.
Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute. That's really all I can say. That's like really cute. I'm a sucker for love and everything romantic. And better yet, make it interesting while you're at it. So congratulations. I am so happy for you. And
it's so cute.
Wow, okay. Butita.
Njugush, make bro yako yani tunafanyaga kazi same. Bro unajiingiza. Hapo unaumia.
It's okay.
Butita, just walk off.
Kwa single tutese.
Imagine
kwa single unarudi home sasa ile unataka.
Butita, wait upon the Lord.
Wait upon the Lord.
Lakini
Larry, join Tinder.
Cast your burdens
Yes.
unto Jesus.
Mimi niliongea na Njugush leo. Akaniambia by the way ataikuwa harusi. Hata ameweka Instagram, si ndio? Ameandika ni show by the way. Kwa page yake Instagram simwangalia hapo.
Imepita tu hivi.
Okay, in the meantime, inspired by a comment on Twitter that he looked like Jomo Kenyatta's bride,
Oh my God.
Achola Ngobi, comedian Eric Omondi went ahead and did this because Eric Omondi. Clip, obviously, guys. I want to show you an image, not a video. It would be nice if we got the image up. That would be really awesome. Everybody saw the image of Jomo, who is President Uhuru's son, and his lovely bride Achola at the Itara ceremony in Ishaweri. That was over last weekend. And they were sitting there, and people started looking at that picture, and they're like, she does look a little like Eric Omondi in that picture.
People are so savage.
No, hang on. So Eric Omondi saw that as well, and being Eric Omondi, he went and actually recreated that image. Just say what you want to say. It's all right.
No,
people are so savage.
My mother said if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I never want to be the person who puts anybody down. I felt kind of bad in the beginning. I was like, no, you guys, don't say that. Even after it kind of did seem like in that particular image, she kind of did look like him. But anyway, we need to stop being so savage, guys. You know, such comments can really hurt someone's feelings.
Exactly.
You just don't go about throwing them. And I can only imagine how maybe she came across it when you wake up one morning and you have millions of calls and WhatsApps, and guys are like, see what people are saying about you.
Right.
You know, not everybody is 1000% confident about how they look, to the extent where you'll say something to them and they'll say, it's fine. I know I slay, I'm Beyonce, you know? There's some people you'll say these things to and they will be affected. Please think twice. This is what I always say. Imagine it was your sister, your mother, or somebody who's female close to you. Would you make the same comment?
I completely agree. I completely agree with Anita, but I'm not willing to say that, you know, women need to be respected. You have to, you know, think about your mother and your sister. Respect us because we're human beings.
No, but she says that hasn't worked, Ciru. It has never worked. Since time in memory,
Human
since
being.
19 it has never worked. So you have to find another way to get them to think.
I know for me, it's, I have to say, Roho Safi, when I saw this, and I saw it on Facebook, not even on Twitter. I saw it on Facebook, and there was a moment I was like, oh my God, and there was a bit of laughter. And I thought about it, I was like, who do that? Like, it's kind of
savage.
Cruel. It's cruel. Like, you know, there's a lot of people who see something like that and be like, oh, savage, ha, ha, ha. And then we laugh our heads off.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there's a young woman who's getting her looks made fun of on social media. And that's unfair.
Right. Yes, go ahead.
Ngoja, nashindwa kitu moja. Okay, si poa kutukana dem, lakini kitu nashindwa, kwani mtu akiambiwa anafanana na Eric Omondi ni matusi?
What?
Okay, what are you trying to say about Eric Omondi, you guys?
Eric Omondi would not make a pretty woman.
I
mean, he's okay as a guy,
but
you basically said this young lady looks like a man.
Yeah,
that's what you've said.
No,
not so many times.
Listen,
this young lady looks like a man.
Eric Omondi is a reasonably okay-looking young man, but he would be a deeply... Can you finish? Can I finish? Yes.
Okay, yes,
yes. No, listen. Eric Omondi is cool as a man, but he'd make a very ugly woman. So when you say a woman looks like Eric Omondi...
Eddie, it's the same way, in all fairness. You make a good-looking guy, you'd make a horrible-looking woman. So it's not okay for a woman to be told she looks like someone
woman
who would not look good as a woman.
Wacha ni summarize.
Yes, summarize. Because I think you're having trouble getting hype. Yeah.
Odem ni dem amekuwa hajakuwa kwa limelight, tujakuwa tunamjua. So watu kumwambia kitu kaa hiyo for the first time kingia online na vitu kaa hizo inaweza kuwa inamuaffect at some point.
Yeah, baptism by fire.
Lakini ati hapo kwa mkisema ati Sister Eric anafanana na Eric, mnasema sasa mnamaanisha nini sasa?
Don't go there. Butita, you know that's not what we mean.
No, Butita, first of all, let's not be disingenuous here. Yeah, all of us know, my friend, that post was not supposed to be complimentary. We all know that. We all know what that post was supposed. So let's not sit here and start arguing at
you know.
Are we now insulting Eric Omondi? No.
It's not about
we all know what that post meant. That post was not being complimentary.
Let me explain. I'm having trouble finding the original picture, but this is the picture anyway. This is the picture of there it is. It's a bit dark, but you can see the lady on the right is Achola, the man on the left is Jomo, and this is the picture from Eric Omondi's Instagram, the recreated image. So that's what you say is offensive. There's a lot of people who like it. Look at all those emojis.
People find it funny.
People found it genuinely funny.
Yeah. Like it's personal hapo.
No, it wasn't personal. I don't think Eric Omondi was being offensive to this woman. I think that the original poster taking the original picture of Jomo and his fiance and saying that his fiance looks like Eric Omondi, that was insulting. But when Eric made the parody, he was just running with it like a comedian should.
Eric Omondi.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's leave it there for the moment. There's plenty more TTTT coming up after the break. Haya, wase comments fupi news isitupate hapa hivi.
Haya.
So, Marwanga, Larry amesema we'll be back with more TTTT. My mama akasema hiyo TTTT ndio nataka kuona. I can't. Mom is too fresh. Zach has offered an analysis of what he makes of the show. Masharia Zach. Anita is a typical light skin.
Oi.
Shiro is that mama kwa plot who can't give you peace.
But that is also true.
Butita is a composed young man with content.
Hey, Butita has paid people to tweet.
Butita, umemlipa pesa ngapi? Anita, but umenyamaza tu na story unaitwa majina.
Maybe not a typical light skin. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Whoever said that is clearly not intelligent enough to know the truth.
Oh.
I would be the one to educate them.
All right. Drops mic.
Tita unaongeaga mbio wewe.
Elvis Simon. So here's the image again. If you just catching that, the left is the original image of Jomo and Achola at the Itara in Ishaweri. The right is what Eric Omondi did, and which Shiro and Anita find offensive.
No, the right is not what we find offensive.
You see, this is how you end up with bandages on your face.
No, we
were talking about what people said about the original image.
Exactly.
Oh,
what Eric Omondi did was Eric Omondi being Eric Omondi.
Okay.
Hey,
thank you for
I
explaining.
was not offended at all.
Right. Okay.
Chill. Butita, let me finish. Butita, chill. I was not offended at all. Can I finish? I was not offended at all.
Butita, wait, Butita.
Mama in the plot who will not give us peace.
I know, Shiro, give us, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so the Eric Omondi's picture I found hilarious. But Eric Omondi's was a response to the original image which someone had captioned. So you guys are going to pretend that Jomo is not marrying Eric Omondi. It was a picture of Jomo and his actual fiancé. That's what I found cruel. Eric Omondi's picture I found hilarious.
Guys,
so you all can stop tweeting me.
Listen. Real quick, I have to go.
Shiru.
Yes.
Mtu akikwambia unafanana na baba yako ni matusi.
Are we still here?
Anyway, no, guys, that's it. I am leaving that topic. So we recently had a story about an Embakasi conductor who starts his day with prayers, and then this picture from Nanyuki went viral, and the matatu operators there in the morning, they all go on their feet, on their knees, and pray. And it's just a beautiful thing. There they are, there's a preacher and everything else. We're running that video. Butita, what do you think of this?
This vast.
Hii ni Nanyuki?
Yeah.
Nanyuki pekee. Huwezi jaribu hivyo Ronald Ngala.
Kwa nini?
Pigia magoti hivi. Uamke upate side mirror kwa matatu.
Anita.
It's always a beautiful thing when you start your day with prayer. So
absolutely.
Keep at it, guys.
Shiro.
Yeah, the same thing. It's a beautiful thing, and Butita is right. There's some parts of Kenya you can never try.
You cannot try that.
So we got some insights from the initiator of the prayers and the matatu operators who take part in that, but we'll go through that. I want to talk to you about Liberian coach and the Kenyan national football team, Harambee Stars. They played Liberia on Tuesday and they won 1-0. But some people couldn't handle it, especially the Liberian coach, James Deba. This is him. You have to listen to him to believe it.
With the officiating of the game, the referee was bad. You know, the goal, we saw the replay was offside. It was offside. And you cannot build a team like that. If Kenya want to progress, you got to be fair. because there's a test for your team. You play against a third team. This is our third team, not the first, not the second, but the third. These are young boys we brought to try them, and you can't even win. The officiating was bad, man. I'm not impressed, seriously.
So, in summary, he says that's the third team, and the Kenyan players are mediocre, and Victor Wanyama is an average player.
Okay. What he said about Victor Wanyama is rubbish. Victor Wanyama is a brilliant player, first of all. And second of all, he looks like a typical West African sponsor, but we're just not...
I know! That's exactly what I was
guys
thinking.
who drive by in the Mark X.
Halali.
That guy who those guys who pita in the Mark X and they stop like, what's up? Hey girl, can you come back to my...
Can you come back?
Come back to my house.
This is my number.
The devil is a liar. I'm not coming to you.
Okay, Butita. Butita.
Jamaa in
Eh.
Liberia. You know, you can't talk like that. Not the first, the second, the third.
Sound like an Indian.
But you guys know by now, Nigerians have infiltrated everywhere.
I know.
As in, there's no place you go where there are no Nigerians.
This is a
Everywhere
Liberian. It's
Nigerian.
not a Nigerian.
And
It's a
then
Liberian.
This is how you know he's a sore loser.
I know.
If he was okay, I mean, if it was the third team,
Yes.
then why is he so hard?
I know.
The
Why
one
are you so
beaten.
pressed?
So
This is
salty.
the definition
Why
of
are you
being
so
a
salty,
very sore
Negro?
loser.
What's up?
I'm sure he's wearing loafers without socks and very tight pants right now.
Ama those Alibaba shoes, you know, the ones with the
Yeah.
pointy ones.
And that
My
t-shirt
God.
probably bought it from Mr. Price Kids.
And it is tight as they come.
Guys,
Mbona mnatukana wanaume?
you must have seen...
Butita, no, not
Guys,
today.
I have to go, but you must have seen the documentary by NTV's Dennis Okari about Daniel Komen. He's a Kenyan athlete who claims to have been swindled of all his money by a lawyer-turned-friend, Isaac Terrer, who blames for his fall from grace to grass. Millions and millions of shillings. This guy is destitute right now. And this guy, meanwhile, is a speaker of a county assembly. I think it was in Gishu. And he's running for MP. And he says, pana.
I feel that, and I think we might have talked about this before, yeah?
Yes.
But I feel that Kenyan athletes, because you're making so much money, I think you need to be with management that actually teaches you how to handle your money, teaches you fiscal
Yes.
responsibility.
I have to go,
Because
yes.
it's not the first time we've had this story.
And it won't be the last time, we hope not,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Anita,
I
10
agree.
seconds.
I agree with Ciru.
Okay, and Butita.
We need to have right management. Sio mtu yote tu anaweza kuwa financial manager. Inafanyika mahali,
Yes.
entertainment, acting, wapi. Watu
yeah.
wana make dough na wanarudi kuumia tena.
Okay.
Right management.
Somebody pointed out, Anita Moses, you guys are there judging Esther Passaris, yet Passaris insisted to be attacked by Miguna. She got it. Let facts remain.
You know, there's so many
Yes.
comments I have seen in my Twitter.
Okay,
I just chose to shut up.
I really have to go. Miguna
fine.
says, where's the lawsuit? Miguna drained the swamp. We shall defeat the cartels whether they cry or fail. He tweeted in response to our show.
He's very boring.
Oh, okay, right. Let's
And
leave it
there are
there.
very many Kenyans who should
Okay.
just not even be on Twitter.
Boring.
Okay,
Bye.
Shiro,
Kwenye with
Anita,
your
Butita, thank
stupid
you guys.
sexist tweets.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. At 10 p.m.,
Anita.
Boniface Mwangi is going to be here. He's launching a new book, and we are excited to speak to him. There will be no walk-ins. Also at 10 p.m., Bahati is going to be here, and Kiki, the rapper, in the latest beef season. We're going to see you then.